I'm here with Alec Redlich, a junior from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, who's our Muskie of the Week from the men's volleyball team. Alec, last week the Muskies began their first ever varsity season and had 6 straight matches. Tell me about those matches.
Well, having 6 straight matches is something in itself. It definitely took a toll on everyone's bodies, but the first game was against Cardinal Stritch, and they're actually not a D3 opponent, they're NAIA. So it was nice to see someone new, but it wasn't exactly what we'll be seeing the entire season. Then we had 5 straight matches in Pennsylvania and then one in Michigan against D3 opponents, and that really showed us what we're going to see for the rest of the season. So it was exciting to really get a taste of what D3 is going to be like, because prior to this we've only played club teams, maybe one D3 match, but we did pretty well, so it's really exciting that we're starting off great.
Yeah, how was the trip to Pennsylvania?
Well, whenever you have a long trip, you're always a little worried about if we lose, how fun is it going to be? And we didn't have that problem, so it was awesome. It was long. We had to do study tables on the bus, but that's something that's essential to keeping up with schoolwork. And everyone had a great time. We switched the rooms up, so you really got to know your team members a lot better on a trip like this.
And this is the first year that the men's volleyball program here is officially a club varsity program, so it's transitioned from a club team to now varsity program. How is that transition like?
I think it's exciting, getting a taste of both club and D3 because they both have advantages for sure. But the transition has been a lot more focused, I think. In club, you used to go to big tournaments and you would play someone and then you'd have to worry about reffing the next game, and then you'd have to worry about sitting, and this is a team we've never seen before because there's hundreds of club teams. We know exactly who we're playing in D3 and we don't have to worry about the little things in between. We finish a match and we're ready to go on to the next one. We know who we're playing, we know what we need to focus on, and rather than reffing, we can watch the teams play. So we can see who their big hitters are, what they like to do, what they don't like to do. So it's a lot more focused, and I like it. I liked club, but I definitely like D3 for its different aspects.
Do you feel like your coach has, intense the practices a little bit more now?
Well, we started off with 3-a-days and 2-a-days for a couple days coming. We came back from winter break early, and that was pretty difficult. I would say I didn't feel good after those 2 days, but he actually played in D3 for his career, so he knows about it. He knows what to do. I think that everything he's doing, even though we might not understand it, is usually a good move. So.
Now, what are you guys looking forward to the most this season?
We're looking forward to playing some of the big name teams because we're very unknown in the D3 realm, and there's some articles online, some posts that people can talk about different teams, and everyone knows Carthage, everyone knows Juniata, teams in our conference that have been at the top every year, and those are the teams we want to play, and we want to really show what we can do. And we just beat the 4th best team in the conference, which was Teal. So that was a huge win, and I'm excited to see what people say about that because no one really knew us before now. So.
And now, you guys have a little bit of break until next week when you guys have another match. What are you doing now to prepare for that next week?
Well, thankfully, a couple days off. That's the first thing. And then we have really a lot of time to figure out what lineups we're going to do. Up to this point, we've been changing it up every match. Some people play against this team, some people play against that team, figuring out who's going to step up when it comes down to game time. And these next 2 weeks, we can try a couple more lineups and really be that much more prepared for future teams. Because this first weekend was really just kind of a tryout. We haven't had a conference game yet, so.
Now, Alec, our fan question of the week is, how high can you jump?
I can jump pretty high. I actually can't think of anything to compare it to, but I think that I'm the best at making it look like I jump even higher because I just hit really, really hard on the court. So I would say I could jump about as high as anyone on the volleyball team or basketball team.